Hey everybody, Greg here with another quick 5 minute or less photo edit. Today I've got one from Achill, Keem Beach, absolutely beautiful little beach off of the west coast of Ireland. First thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to reduce the ambience on this image, I think. See if I can make it just a little bit more kind of dramatic. Yeah, I'm liking that. Saturation just a tiny bit because I'm probably going to do some localized saturation. Perfect. I think that's just a little bit more dramatic. So what I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to go in and I'm going to paint in some localized areas, and I want to bring out just the saturation here a little tiny bit more. Maybe just bring up the 10 for a second, just here, the foot of the hills. Looking just a little bit. What I'm going to do then is, I'll stick with saturation for a second, and I'm just going to paint a little bit more in on the nice kind of dark, just a tiny bit more saturation. Now in some of these nice little yellow areas as well. Now what I want to do with this course actually as well is just brighten it up just a little tiny bit on the highlights, make it stand out just a little bit more, because it's a nice contrast in color. Go back in with my saturation, just a little tiny bit more of it. And then what I want to do is I just want to make sure that I'm getting my burning done as well and retain that depth over here. Just a little kind of a valley kind of coming in here. I want to make sure that stays. Highlights where they need to be. Try not go over your highlights when you're doing your burning, because you'll just reduce down the depth completely in your image. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit up some of these shadows here on this kind of little rock face. I'm going to make it stand out just a little bit more. Remember, some of these things, because I'm bursting through this as quick as I can, are going to be a little bit more dramatic obviously than I would do normally. Normally I'd go for a more subtle touch, but sure, look, in the interest of giving you guys a good idea of what can be done, I'll go a little bit heavy on it. So again, hitting all of the shadows and just darkening them down just a little bit on any areas that I just want to be a little small bit darker. Underneath that bush, for example, we darken that up. These little steps, go over them again. Just here, I want the shadow of that rock. Those areas there just a little bit darker. I need that rock shell sticking out a little bit more. Same here. Okay, so let me just jump out quickly and see how we've done. Okay, not too bad. Probably just increase that there a little bit. Okay, and now I'm just going to go in and add in some more highlights very quickly. There, there, on the top of that ridge, just there, and this is just going to make things stand out just a little bit more. Definitely want this on the background popping a little bit more. See there, very quickly made it look like as if it's getting hit by a little bit of light. If it's getting hit by direct light, it will have more shadows, so make sure that you increase them correspondingly. Okay, and I think I want to put a little tiny bit more up here on the hill. Bring back that little bit of depth that we just about lost. And I think very quickly I'll increase the saturation on these lovely red little tufts here. There's one last area that I definitely want to get, and that's just the sky. I'm actually going to drop down. I'm going to burn that down a little bit and just make it a little tiny bit darker here. Make it look a little bit more dramatic if I can. No, it's not working. I'm going to go back in, erase that out. I'm going to go back in with my exposure tool, and I'm going to bring it down by 0.3. And very quickly, let your burn up a little tiny bit and just increase there. That's it. That's it. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've got today. So that's it. Very quickly, before and after. That's it. Take it easy. Bye bye.